Medical disclaimer. This video is for informational purposes. It does not replace the medical advice of a trained doctor. Seek medical advice before beginning any treatment plan. Hey, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Well, let's get it. I didn't have it ready for you, sorry. Blood sugar. It's 15.3. So I've come down quite a bit, which is all good. Now, when you're high blood sugar, you tend to, a lot of times, walk around in a haze. And you won't really notice this until you get a couple of days being normal and how much better you feel. Now, I went through a period, I've admitted to it a number of times, where I didn't do anything. I didn't follow the line. My blood sugars were all over the place. I can remember within the first year, I went to a friend of mine's birthday party. And I guess I just ate like I had the cake and I had everything, but I didn't take my evening or probably my morning blood sugar. I didn't even have the unit yet. Still doing urine tests, didn't even bother to do that. And I really got sick. And I threw up. And now I know that I was kind of saying, hey, DKA, I'm here. But I kind of rolled out the night, and I think I just on my own took extra insulin. And as soon as I, let's say, revisited my dinner, I felt a lot better. Imagine that. But that didn't stop it. Again, I had more. My mother said, well, yeah, you have to eat your dinner. So here, we'll just get you this. And I ate it, didn't stay down. It eventually subsided, probably because I did take the insulin. And I went back to bed. I woke up in the morning, took my insulin, and this would have been Monday morning, and I went to school. Sorry, a little thing on my tray. You don't know how much better I felt the next day. Any diabetic who has forgotten their insulin or ate too much and didn't take enough insulin and get sick, it's kind of like your body saying, oh, too much sugar. Gotta get rid of the sugar. And it comes out. At that point, we should have called a doctor. I wasn't thinking my blood sugar was out of whack. What I was thinking was that I was getting the flu or something. But thinking back now, I think I just didn't take insulin. It was probably, oh, well, yeah, I'm high. Okay, fine. But probably days before that, and then thinking, oh, well, yeah, I'm kind of walking around in the haze. You do this because your body doesn't have the energy. And even, the mornings, so let's take a look here. Let me see if I can pull it up for you. There you go. In the mornings, when my blood sugar is quite high, I don't feel great. Because I'm still getting some insulin, I haven't had the urge to revisit or vomit, okay? We'll say the word. But don't let yourself get to that point. This video is for any T1D, but especially teenage kids who want to rebel and say, you know what? I know better. That never happens to me. Well, it does happen. And when I went to school on Vancouver Island, when I was in the hospital Lions Gate, there was always another diabetic with me. Now, there's not so many type 1s going into the hospital because medical science says the best way to gain control is to get out there and live your life. If you're sick for a while, yes, they'll help. But I know I don't know if I let myself get into DK. I got into DK, and for those of you who don't know, is diabetic ketoacidosis. It's when your blood turns acidic and you build or start breaking down your fat as ketones for energy. Your body's looking for energy. But I would go in and I would come out being a labile diabetic. I've been in the hospital a number of times. I just remember feeling when I was discharged, I was feeling so much better. And I'd say my blood sugar was anywhere between 10 and 12. And I could just think back and say, how high was my friggin' blood sugar? At this point, I had a glucometer. I would rarely use it until I came out. And, all of a sudden, you get your blood sugars down and you start feeling wonderful. Your mind is clear. You can work a whole day. But life happens, and for whatever reason, you get sick. And you kind of just, I don't feel good. And, oh well, yeah. Yeah, I got through that day fine, so I'll just continue on. Me as diabetic then is certainly different than this diabetic now. This is just represent the old me. I took as best care as I can. Sorry, that's telling me something. And it is telling me I'm still alert on high of 15.3. So it's coming down. It's not super, but so be aware of where your blood sugar is. Use your glucometer. Do a test. I can speak in British Columbia, your glucometer and your strips are pretty well given to you. But I have a pump. I have a sensor. I have many different items used for diabetes care. If you get these items, use these items and keep yourself and your blood sugars at a lower level, because I really hate when I'm high and I'm just kind of like, oh yeah, okay, whatever. Everything's just sort of dragging. And that's not where you should be. You have so much life to give. Just think about it. Take care of you. Get your blood sugar into target range the best you can, following a plan set up by you and your doctor. Have a great day, and we'll talk again soon. Bye now. My email is mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com. mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com.